Hey guys, I'm MG, and for my first review of a TV series, I'll be looking at the Knuckles miniseries, that was created by John Whittingham and Toby Asher, that is based on the Sonic the Hedgehog game series, and stars Idris Elba as the voice of Knuckles, and Adam Pally as Wade Whipple, that is about both of them heading off to Reno and finding their place in their lives. However, why don't we stop eating Doritos and start reviewing right now? This miniseries is actually kind of good. Yes, it's weaker than the Sonic films, but that doesn't really matter in my opinion, since I had a pretty good time watching all of these 6 episodes. I like the main dynamic that Knuckles and Wade have, as Knuckles trains Wade to become a warrior, and both of them finding some meaning in their lives, which is pretty well done. Not as good as Sonic's and Tom's chemistry, but still solid, with both Idris Elba and Adam Pally being really good at their acting, and they express their emotions really well. The fight scenes were a big highlight of the show, with my favourite being this musical dream in episode 4, which was really creative and fun, with nice references to the Sonic games, which I appreciate. And all the other set pieces were good too, which are either fun or really awesome, so great stuff. And I even enjoyed the bowling scenes. I don't know why, but they were kind of tense and engaging, with episode 5 especially, due to the really sharp editing that just adds to the excitement a whole lot more. The visual effects look really good as well, and they're becoming better the more this franchise keeps going, outside of a couple of weird shots with the explosions, and that one shot with Sonic. But it's not that bad, and the drawing animation looks really cool as well. I do prefer the video game sort of style in the first 2 films, but this drawing style is still alright. I like the mother and father characters. The mom was pretty sweet, with a nice relationship with Wade, and the father was a pretty intimidating bad guy. He's better than the other ones, that's for sure. It was nice to see Sonic, Tails and Maddie again, who all have good and entertaining scenes that are pretty charming. The production design is also magnificent, with the bowling scenes especially looking really great. And all the other sets look really good as well. But yeah, I would be lying if I said that this series doesn't have its problems, because yeah, it does have some significant problems that prevent it from being better than the first 2 films. Now, most of them are about what the show doesn't do, but there were a handful of elements that I didn't really enjoy in the show. Like, the villains were so lame. Mason was okay, but not really intriguing, Willoughby was kind of annoying, and the buyer was so forgettable that he's a complete joke. But the sister is seriously the worst character in this entire series. She is so cringy and annoying, and her scenes with Wade were complete joyless, and oh my god, stop trying to be so cool all the time. It's not worth breaking your thumb at all. Some emotional moments just fell a bit flat as well, since the series could have been more serious to make these scenes work. But now we get to the stuff that the show doesn't do, and it's kind of a shame. First of all, I don't feel like Knuckles is focused on enough, and there was too much focus on Wade. Like, we don't really get to see Knuckles finding his place all that much, and we barely even know more about him. All we know is that he had a chief, and that's it. But with Wade, we know everything about him. His family, his bowling thing, his backstory, and I like Wade as he is, but for a show about Knuckles, I just wish we got to see that more. I also wanted more interactions with the main family, and the father, since he left them, and I wanted there to be more of a standoff between them. And I feel like Knuckles' chemistry with Wade could have been better, and I wanted more of them between each other, rather than focusing on Wade's family conflicts that are not super compelling. So yeah, this miniseries could have been better if it focused on Knuckles more, but it's still good enough for the franchise. In order of how I would rank the episodes, episode 1 is the weakest. A bit standard, but has its moments. Episode 3, I hate Wade's sister, but everything else was fine. Episode 6, a solid finale with high moments, but not all that satisfying. Episode 5, the bowling scene was very well edited, and the scenes with the father were also nice. Episode 2, it was really fun seeing Wade fumble in his plans, and the montage was fun as well. Then last is episode 4, has a lot of funny moments, and the sword and music scenes were really great. So in general, I would recommend the show to everyone, and I think you'll have a decent time with it. 7.1 out of 10. Goodbye everyone, and thank you for watching. Bye.